Hi guys, how are you doing? How are you doing? Someone said my uncle is back on IG. I'm back, oh. Winch people, wicked people. God no give them power, oh. Their plan not work. Their prayers were not answered. Their prayers were not answered. You see, yeah, you need to understand. There's a blog called what is it called? Legit. I had to block them on Facebook. I've never, as in they said I insulted Baba. I respect Baba a lot. But you see, I respect my father at home does not mean I will not tell him the truth. Hello? The fact that I respect my father at home does not mean I do not tell him the truth. And in fact, I'm one of my father. If my siblings, I think maybe me and my last born, now is the time we will clear you. No mean say we no love you, no mean say we no respect you, but we will tell you the truth. How did respect become I can't tell the person the truth? That has now become a branch of respect or a sub a branch or a substrata of respect. That is why Nigeria is the way it is. Good morning. I think I'm having issues with my Facebook. I don't know what's happening with the Facebook. Let me see if it's even live, Seth. Okay, I can see it is live on Facebook. If you can't buy stars and all those things on Facebook, just manage it. The fact that let me tell you, I respect his old age, I respect his achievements. Someone said, I saw you in Kilburn. Yes, I was in Kilburn to support my brother Kachi, who has a lovely restaurant there called 280 Degrees. Someone said, but Babalao, they stop rain now. We are going there. Shebi na me call the live. Now you call me say make I come live. No be me talk say I want day live. Now me announce today say I day live. If you understand what I'm saying. I by myself came live. So any matter on your mind, I will deal with it. I will deal with it. Be rest assured. Not being able to tell an elder the truth is not a branch of respect, though. It's foolishness. I tell my mother-in-law, I tell her the truth every day. And you know, my mother-in-law is 72 years old, or 73 this year. She is one person I respect the most. Let me tell you, no, it's a family story, I will not say it. But one thing I've learned with my mother-in-law is the only 73-year-old that listens. Once they know that you love them and they know that you care about them, they will listen to the truth from you, even if it doesn't sound like what they are used to. We dey quarrel, but we quarrel in love. My mother is harder to tell the truth than my mother-in-law. I love my mom to bits and pieces, but my mother is forged in a type of stone that is difficult to bend. My father don't even bother, but I will still tell him. He will not listen, but I will tell him. Doesn't mean I don't love him. Doesn't mean I don't respect him. We need in this part of the world to be able to isolate love from respect and being truthful. In Nigeria, you cannot tell an elder that what they said is not true. You cannot debate an elder. It's a branch of ageism that affects us. Now, so legit, just so that they can draw crowd to their blog on Facebook, said that the Freeze insulted the Geo. I just said his God was unprofitable. That's not an insult. Because if you ask me, how do you say a God can change the weather in Colorado? But then you tell this same God, you make a declaration in 2016 that the Naira will rise against the dollar. And 7 years later, the Naira has not just fallen, but free fallen. So your God blocks the snow for you for 3 days or 5 days or however long it is. But that same God does not listen to a declaration that affects your members. The snow only affected you because the people in Colorado, they are used to the weather in Colorado. Hello. Idris Oguta, they insult me. Idris, I cannot insult you. Every morning when you wake up and look in the mirror, you are insulted. Every day you see your father picking paper at the roundabout and sleeping inside the gutter, and you know you carry his DNA, you are already insulted. Eléribu ni ẹ, eléribu dẹ̀ ni father ẹ fi jọra yín ni. Já dànù lórí life mi ẹ máa wò wèrè. Báànù lórí burúkú kúrò lórí life mi dànù. I say, what is your business? Anything you like is I will tell you the truth. Is that you don't want me to tell you the truth. But every truth I will tell you today. And tomorrow we're having our church service. Let me tell you. You people thought that all the things you did. Let me tell you, we have overfilled the first hall. We had to run and get a bigger hall so we can accommodate more people. I know say Facebook now ain't gather the most mumu for this life. No, I know na malufu there, no problem. But me, I will teach you. And everything I teach you today, I dare you to counter me. I have proof, a tweet in 2016 where somebody declared that the Naira will rise. He made a declaration before God and the Naira has not risen. That same person told you he stopped the weather. Weather and Naira, which is more important to this nation? Please explain to me. I'm not even saying their God is not working. I'm just saying it's unprofitable. Because how can a God protect only his servant from the snow? I was telling you before the dingbats came out. The snow in Colorado, people are used to it. If the only person that is affecting is the person that does not like cold. So God will fix the weather for 5 days only for his servant. But yet the majority of tithe payers are suffering. People are running abroad to do all sorts of menial work just to get out of that country. Do you want to tell me that if the Naira had not stabilized since 2016 when Baba made that declaration, you people will still be running here to be washing old people? Share mama wa bí báyìí láti wá máa de pampers mo ń béèrè lọ́wọ́ yín ni. And you are telling me the God is unprofitable. A God that can change weather for 5 days but cannot do the important things. And you are telling me that the freeze is... Listen, you have not started anything. No. Me, I'm ready to challenge that God. I'm done with his servants. Now him, now me and him, now they wear the same shoe. Because enough is enough. It doesn't mean I don't respect my elders. It doesn't mean I don't respect the GO. I'm never going to insult him. But that I will keep quiet. God himself will slap me. The true God, Yahweh, whose son I follow, Yahushua HaMashiach, my own Lucifer, the one that brings me light, will not let me sit and allow this kind of... If our parents allowed it, and I'm not saying the GO is wrong, because nobody has challenged them over the years. They are used to saying these things and not being checked. Someone said, but Elijah locked heaven for 7 years. Elijah did not say the dollar will rise, and it didn't rise. Stop it. Over and over again, Elijah had proven that he was a servant of God. When the prophets of Baal gathered with Elijah, he did not even pray much. 10 seconds of prayer. God answered him by fire. Please, though, where has God answered any GO by fire in this Nigeria? I'm not saying this in an insulting way. I want to learn. Please show me where God answered any GO by fire in this Nigeria. Do you know what happened? All the prophets of Baal were taken down by Elijah with a singular act. Please give me a reference of such an act in Nigeria. I'm waiting. In fact, I'm going to stop this message that I'm giving you. As I await you, you are comparing a Nigerian GO to Elijah. No, argue it. You are comparing a Nigeria. Do you know how Elijah traveled? Hold on. Let me show you how Elijah traveled. Listen, I am a scholar of Scripture. I studied Bible in original languages. I did not read Bible in English. So English Bible is for infants. I read New Testament in Greek. And not just Greek. I read the original Koine Greek with proper Koine Greek teachers. When I read the New Testament, I quote it for you in Greek. Then I read the Biblia Sacra Vulgata, or the Latin Vulgate, as composed by Jerome. Then I read the Hebrew Bible. Then I read the Septuagint. Do you know what the Septuagint is? Someone says, so if Elijah could lock heaven, why can't the man of God change the weather? My question is, where's the man of God? Can we talk about the things Elijah did? Then compare them to your men of God in today's world? Should we try? I'm here. I'm ready for you. Let me brag, please. Do you know what the Septuagint is? Dalu Eskarsic. Do you know what the Septuagint is? Have you ever heard of it before? Have you heard of what is called the LXX? Have you ever heard of it before? In your entire life, since your papa born you throw away, you don't ever hear Septuagint before. Please tell me what the Septuagint is without running to Google. Tell me. Tell me. Tell me. Argue with me. Do you know what the Septuagint is? I've read it. That's the original Bible in Greek. Have you heard of what is the Vestus Latina? You don't hear that before for your life? You are here telling me about Elijah that you read about in English. Please, let me read Bible for you. Go with me to the book of 2 Kings, chapter 2. As they were walking along, 2 Kings chapter 2 verse 11. Mark Coyne, in this book, I will teach it to you. As they were walking along and talking, suddenly a chariot of fire appeared, drawn by horses of fire. It drove between the two men, separating them, and Elijah was carried by a whirlwind into heaven. Elijah, whirlwind carry him enter heaven. You dey compare your GO where they fly private jet with Elijah. Are you okay? You say because Elijah stopped the weather for 7 days, maybe 7 years, then Elijah and your GO are the same. You don't hear what Elijah do. Now whirlwind, chariot of fire, they appear. Horse of fire, they appear. Now, so your own Geo de waka. Talk to me now. Talk to me. Elijah did it. Let me tell you something. I remember when I was young. That's how one day I went to cut my hair punk. So my father was always fighting with me for cutting my hair punk. So one day I started walking inside house. Now I just see picture of my papa. My papa too cut punk. Ah! I think my papa don't enter trouble. Hey! That's why I carry the picture. See, my papa they worry me. Saying I they cut punk. Now your picture of this way to they cut punk. I can't wait for my papa to yap me on top of my head next time. And my papa they always threaten me that year, say go cut my hair. That's why papa call me. I don't know what I do again. I issue 2 slaps, tata. As my papa, the next I just bring out picture. I say, Daddy, see your own hair. I think I go win argument that day. My papa look am. He say, oh, I know where you got this picture from. Now so my papa go the album, bring them out. He bring out picture of him standing with 7 trophies. Each of the trophies had his name written on all of them. He looked at me, he said, I can see your haircut. Please, where are your trophies? He now started, I said, this one he won for 100 meters, this one he won for men's marathon, this one he won for this one he won for this one he won for that. Now I quiet. Now my papa go for that same album, bring another set of pictures where he was awarded the best student in the entire school. Papa say, you cut haircut, into cut haircut. Please show me anywhere where I was the best student in my class. It doesn't need the whole school, let alone the whole set. Just the whole class, just my class. By the time my father was done, he carried scissors, cut my hair, I no fit complain. Even though he said he cut his own hair, but he won medals for his school. He won awards in academics. He was the best student in his school. What is my own right to claim haircut? And that's exactly the same thing. You are not looking at the declarations your Geo has made and failed. You are looking at a story he told. I'm not saying he's lying. No, don't. I never said he was lying. I'm saying maybe he thought it was so. Maybe it was a coincidence. It probably was a coincidence. 99% it was a coincidence. I'm almost 100% sure it was a coincidence. If you're watching on TikTok and you enjoy me, double click the screen, pop my money guns. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, they always claim right. Boss said, Lily Igabo. But your write up, they claim, say you did dance. How? How can you be this obtuse? What am I claiming right? I'm showing you facts. I'm reading you Bible. Elijah traveled with a chariot of fire and with a whirlwind he went to heaven. How are your Jews traveling with private jets? You're now comparing them with Elijah. I'm not insulting anybody. I'm not insulting anybody. How can you say I'm proving right? So me reading Bible to you now is now a sin. It is worrisome that you try to defend this. And by the way, every day of the year for the last 100 years, the weather report is available in America. Please, sir, let us know the date so we can verify your claim. I did not insult. Respectfully, I ask, Please, sir. Then my Instagram went down because they reported my Instagram. And they were rejoicing on Facebook. They said Daddy Freeze God cannot even protect his Instagram account. Share, are you okay? Really? So now God, they protect Instagram now. So now God, now they protect Instagram. They were yapping me. They were happy, rejoicing. Me? What's her name? Oh, this lovely actress. But yesterday we were partying. It's even good I didn't have Instagram, so I didn't need to go live. That yesterday we're partying. Victoria Yama. We're popping. Go to check my page. We're popping champagne at Club VBO London. While you hungry in Nigeria. Hungry. Some of you have not eaten. And there's no sure food for you this night. Or even tomorrow. You are laughing at Daddy Freeze that flew business class of 2 different aeroplanes to London. Because I haven't traveled this year. I told my wife, I said, I want both the Qatar Airways experience and the British Airways experience. We booked 2 different flights. British Airways and Qatar. Now you stay come London. Business class. Hung out at the Qatar lounge. Eating sushi with chopsticks. Drinking premium liquor. Chilling. You, they, your house, they rejoice. Say Daddy Freeze, they suffer. Really? Now me or your Geo, they enjoy. You know they enjoy. Yeah. I'm sitting down in this beautiful flat in Chelsea. At least every day I come live, you see that it's the same place. Beautiful flat in Chelsea. I wish I can show you around so you can see the neighborhood. Even when they stay this London, no, they stay this kind of area. You know now. You can't they rejoice. You think Daddy Freeze is suffering? Hello. Did anybody tell you Daddy Freeze is suffering? Then somebody went, and the next thing they said is, they don't know how my wife is coping. My wife that I took to Rolex yesterday to go and join the queue for the new Rolex. If you don't believe me, Olaitan Koka, hello, we're there together. They say I should not. No, I'm sorry. I just have to. They said you are suffering, so I just have to tell them. Please don't be angry, my darling. We're there with Olaitan Koka. We're chilling to the glory of God. Somebody saying a lie. Let's see receipts. Look. A lie. Let's see receipts. Look at the Cartier I'm wearing now, Baba. Oh, the diamond, you know. Talk about your diamond. You only if you call it for you. Don't be downgrade. If I no answer una head no go correct. It is part of the message, my love. Don't be angry. As your Geo's God is working for him, now so my own God they work. Oh. And I know they pay my God any tithe. Oh. My God does not need anything from me. He gives to me for free. He just wants me to have him in my heart. That's all. No, 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 no. Let's talk. Let's talk. So y'all were rejoicing. While you were rejoicing, I was at the back seat of a BMW 7 Series being chauffeur driven to a club. I got to the club. People were taking pictures. They had to have 2 bouncers at our seat. Just try, if you did London, try go that VBO. We were there, the pictures are there. You saw them bringing the champagne. It's on my name. They brought in Daddy Freeze. Is here with us. Somebody said, I be Mumu, sir. Me and you, who be Mumu? See your name. Now, Masali, your name sounds like bathroom slippers. Eh? Koto Wagana must go. Be Agbada, really. Somebody say, man of God, they go club. Oh, Christ, they go club. Oh. Christ was partying, no. That's why the Pharisees called him a drunkard and a glutton. Oh, somebody just sent me money on TikTok. RD sent me $5 on YouTube. Thank you very much, brother. No, 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 I must tell you this truth too. No, someone say it's too childish. If I don't tell you, you will join those believing. Somebody say, I was there vibing at the club yesterday, having fun. I can't call my brother Pete, say, Pete, leave wherever you are, come here. Pete said he's also somewhere having fun. Big shout out to my girl, Victoria Inyama, and Victor. Victor is, I don't know if he's one of the owners or the main owner of VBO. Amazing guy. We hung out the other day. He was the one that ran the trip. Gave us a good time. Lovely food, lovely drink. I'm not saying that lie. Good check. He's even on somebody on TikTok is saying, you know what? I made sure I pasted it on TikTok. I made sure I pasted it on YouTube. Sorry, on Instagram. It's only YouTube people that have not seen it. And I made sure I pasted it on Instagram. I want to give a big shout out, big shout out to the people who really supported me, those who cared at that blessing. Victor, Simply Vic, Remy, Gambia, Rita Gambia. Very special shout out to Samaria. Samaria even put me up on her page. Almost Samaria get followers. She put me up on my page, like 50 people follow me. I say, Sama, now you get this crowd. They gave me moral support. I appreciated them. I've not even called them back because I was too busy partying that yesterday. These people wait, they say na lie. It dey pain them, no be downgrade. It dey pain una. It burn your heart. That your heart will full with bad things. It pain una. Doing it dey. Doing it dey nu. He dey pepper your body, he dey pepper your body. Ó máa ta yín lára ni. Nurse AJ say old papa. Pẹ̀lẹ́ o. Old wèrè. Old abugijẹ́. Ó ti fọ́ fùrọ̀ tán nurse AJ. Ó ti fọ́ fùrọ̀ tán níbi tó ti ń fọ́ fùrọ̀ wèrè. They now said, when Daddy Freeze, when Daddy Freeze Account came down. They now said, it's only the beginning. I said, Emma, 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 Emma. Nurse Hygiene, I play too. Love you, sis. If you are watching on TikTok, double click the screen, double click the screen. Oh yeah, pop my money gun. I'm in the mood. Pop my money gun if you are watching on TikTok. So I appreciate those of you who stood by us. And I appreciate, I don't like, to be honest, I don't like coming to Instagram and coming live and then doing pepper them. I'm not a kid. But you see, that sometimes your brain, some of them on our brain don't they so shallow. Say now only pepper them, now only through pepper them the message we get to now. Now only through pepper them. Now the message we get to you. You are as in it's the only language you understand. As in they were rejoicing. You should have seen Facebook people. Good. And it is not their fault. It is what was that news legit? I thought it's small bloggers that carry news and they say you can go and click on the news and read. I was embarrassed. They said I insulted. They should click to see the insult. Please, at what point did I insult any Jew? Make una help me, hungry bloggers. Hungry bloggers. Ooh. If I see una for my page again. You see, what I do for you people, I do it for free. Many of you, one of the reasons, you see, Nigerians don't like the truth. And I will tell you this thing. When everybody was shouting Naira Marley, Naira Marley, Naira Marley, I said it. I said Naira Marley don't get anything to do with Mohbad. From my looking at it, like a prophet. Hello, who remembers? Go to Wahala Network. They still they cost me today on top of my statement on that. Have you not seen? Naira Marley was more or less innocent. But because you refuse to look at facts, you think with your sentiments. And that is exactly, instead of, Daddy Emma Binu, Daddy Gio Emma Binu, this thing where you talk, there's a polite way of saying it. I never ever said the Gio lied. What did I say? I said it must have been a coincidence. But you see, some people came and said, Daddy Freeze, why don't you ever attack Muslims? You see, Muslims believe in what you call Amuwa Olong. Amuwa, the bringing Olong of God. A Muslim man wakes up tomorrow and sees on his phone, you have just won $1 million. The Muslim man will say one thing, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. That same Muslim man wakes up tomorrow morning and sees that his son has passed. He does the same thing, Allahu Akbar, God is the greatest. The Muslim sells a narrative that everything good and bad comes from God. But your Jews try to make it look like they can manipulate God to get things done. That's the issue. The Muslims will tell you God does good, and when bad things happen, God allows it to happen. So when you serve God as a Muslim, it is never because of what you are going to get. There is no Muslim doctrine there is no Muslim doctrine. Someone said, but you must go to London with a flight, not a bus. That's not a big deal. Really? Fly business class, make I see you. I dare you. Fly am. Shebi, na 30 December I won't start. Come Nigeria, use 2 airlines, like I did. And when you go back, use 2 airlines. Fly both airlines, business class. Then post your picture. Then me and you go no say no be big deal. Really. As e be like that, you no fit enter the bus. You go waka half the journey. Go tell you say they do exercise. Please, the rest of you, where was I? Where was I? Where was I? Somebody said some Muslim clerics don't join the bandwagon. Yes, but Islam doctrine teaches you to serve God not because of what you are going to get from God. That is why you see a poor man serving God proudly. But a Christian man believes that he enters a negotiation with God because of the doctrines of his Jew. So your Jew believes God will change the weather for him. And you also believe that God's going to change the weather for you. Hello, hello, hello. There are 210 million Nigerians. Let's say half are Christians. 105 million Christians. Let's say 50, let's say half of that are Pentecostal. More than that are Pentecostal, but let's say half. So imagine we have 50 million people praying for different weather at the same time. You want to have the anointing of your daddy Gio. So imagine there is somebody who needs the rain, like a farmer, is praying for rain. Then another person who needs the sun to dry something is praying for the sun. Then another person who needs hot weather is praying for hot weather. Another person is praying for cold weather. Imagine how chaotic the world will be. Just have summer, winter. Like 8 o'clock will be summer, 8:30 don't enter winter. Because people, they pray, they declare. 9 o'clock, now spring. 9:45 is back to winter. 10 o'clock is full-blown summer. Because people, they declare, hey, res kerebe sharaba ulosho sanusi, hey, regebe chaba chaba halabachai. And people thinking, Lizzie Clark 56, thank you for popping that money gun. Thank you. Pop my money guns if you're watching on TikTok. So when you say, why do I not attack Muslims? Please, what is there to attack in the average Muslim doctrine? Why? Have you noticed I don't attack Catholics? Have you noticed that I hardly, apart from kneeling down to statue and all those things, normal me, no, they talk Catholic matter. No religion is 100%, but they are not the problem. The problem is that person that, in my humble opinion, somebody was saying that how is his wife coping? My wife is enjoying my company, enjoying my time. I dedicate my time to her. She's waiting for me to get off this life so we can sit down together and have a bowl of cow leg pepper soup, specially made with British cows that have big, big, thick, thick leg. We're going to watch an episode of TV while I sip on my Heineken. I don't attack Jehovah. The only problem I have with Jehovah Witness is the fact that they don't collect blood. As a matter of fact, I support their doctrine more than anybody else. So when you come and say that the phrase you're attacking Christians, you never attack Muslims. The basic Islamic doctrine is not a problem. As a matter of fact, I would rather you become a Muslim than a Pentecostal. I say it again. When you go to Islam, at least you will learn something. Pentecostal, you'll be in the challenge God. You are not doing hallelujah challenge in the night. You are telling God that what he cannot do does not exist during the day. Please you, Mr. Ibu leg don't cut. Make una help me pray the leg back. You will see again. You will see. All una Jews. Nobody will feel bring a leg back. Just watch. They watch. And is that not proof? Is that not proof that this version of God they are selling is unprofitable without us insulting one another? Is it not living proof that what they're selling is not working? Emek say, come out your cap. Why? Why do you want me to take off my cap? Why do you want me to take off my $70 cap? Let me tell you the price. My cap is your 2-month salary. Weary. Don't you Wi-Fi low? Don't stop sokuso. Someone said just because it doesn't happen doesn't mean God cannot do it. So what's the proof that God can do it if it doesn't happen? As in, you they talk like person. Where the young come, wabi. You want to believe it, but I am here challenging you. Any man of God that knows that God is the one that called him and it's not a missed call, and God anointed him with oil, not engine oil, should heal Mr. Ibu's leg. I swear to God, I will quit my ministry and I will join that pastor's church, including your good what God cannot do does not exist, and the one that challenges hallelujah in the middle of the night. I swear today, any Nigerian pastor that can touch Mr. Ibu's leg and let it be whole again, I will quit the free nation. In fact, I will go off social media for 2 weeks by myself. I will lock all my accounts for 2 weeks. And when I come back, I'll be a full member of your church. I will drive all my church members. In fact, I will carry them and join them to your church, and I will instruct them to start paying tithes in your church. I say this again. Any Nigerian pastor if he restore Mr. Ibu leg, see the leg go complete back, I will join his church. Now I say you are challenging God. Did Elijah not challenge the prophets of Baal? Did Elijah not challenge? People say if you are Elijah, oh yeah, Elijah, come on, Elijah. Elijah is Elijah. Oh yeah, Elijah. Come on, Elijah. All of us here, we are going to join that church. All of us are going to join that church. There are 597, 600 people watching me on Instagram, 176 watching me on TikTok, 250 on Facebook, and 176 on YouTube. We are all going to, all of us today are going to join that church, Muslim and Christian, any church, they put them down as declaration. We fit, forget Mobad, we don't buy. Forget Mobad. Mr. Ebu leg, make it whole again. Let me read you a scripture. If you know you are ready to join me, to join that pastor, buy me money gun on TikTok. Let me see how serious you are. Me, I will go off the internet for 2 weeks. Pim, I no go talk. Mark chapter 3. In fact, where is Ada Blessing? Ada Blessing, come and read Bible for me. Abi Ada don't go. All of us, are joining that. This other way they see. Now my picking, no. Now me born now. Ada, good morning. How are you? Waiting to your eye. Your eye just tired. Person give you blue.
No, I just turned on the light, so my eyes bad. Just accept it.
Well, please help me read Mark chapter 3.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
Mark chapter 3 from verse 1.
Get the hard copy.
Mark chapter 3.
Okay. I'm almost there. Mark 3 from verse 1.
From verse 1. Just read till I say stop.
Yahushua went into the synagogue again and noticed a man with a deformed hand.
Stop. The man had a deformed hand.
Yeah.
Amen?
Yeah.
All right, continue reading.
Deformed hand. Since it was the Sabbath, Yahushua's enemies watched him closely. If he healed the man's hands, they planned to accuse him of working on the Sabbath. Yahushua said to the man, "Come and stand in front of everyone." Then he turned to his critics and asked, "Does the law permit good deeds on the Sabbath, or is it a day for doing evil? Is this a day to save life or to destroy?" Okay, I'm really struggling. Or to destroy it. Okay. But they wouldn't answer him. He looked around. Please, can I get the system?
No, you are trying. You're almost there. I don't need more. Just this verse. Just finish.
The print is so small.
Just manage. We are listening.
Okay. Where was I? Okay, verse 3. 5. He looked around at them angrily and was deeply saddened by their hard heart. Then he said to the man, "Hold out your hand." So the man held out his hand, and it was restored.
Finish.
At once,
the rest now turns into the politics of the Pharisees. And so I want us to draw something out. This is one healing in Scripture that does not speak of faith. Please read it again. For emphasis, you can check the book of Matthew chapter 12. Let me read Matthew chapter 12 to you. It carries the same story, but from the version of Mark. Matthew chapter 12, verse 9. Then Yahushua went over to the synagogue where he noticed a man with a deformed hand. The Pharisees asked him, "Does the law permit a person to work by healing on the Sabbath?" They were hoping he would say yes so they could bring charges against him. And he answered, "If you had a sheep that fell into a well on the Sabbath, wouldn't you work to put it out? Of course you would. And how much more valuable is a person than a sheep? Yes, the law permits a person to do good on the Sabbath." Then he said to the man, "Hold out your hand." And the man held out his hand and it was healed. Do you know why I'm using this particular example?
No.
Two reasons. First reason is they would say, because your pastors are not going to heal Mr. Ibu because they can't heal Mr. Ibu. They're going to say it's not everyone that Yahushua healed. I want you to read the first 3 lines or the first 3 words.
I'm trying to connect to the Wi-Fi.
Don't worry, just use the Bible.
It's a struggle. The prints are so
Just
small.
verse 1. Chapter 3, verse 1. Just read only the verse 1.
Mark 3
verse 1. Just only that verse 1.
Mark 3, 1, NLT. I'm almost there. Okay. Mark 3, 1. Yahushua went into the synagogue again and noticed a man with a deformed hand.
Now, of all the healings, if you remember, Darius, the Pharisee, went to meet Christ and say his daughter need healing. Blind Bartimaeus was shouting from across the road, hey, hey, Jesus of Nazareth, help me, help me. Abi?
Yeah.
The woman with the issue of blood walked up to Yahushua's garment and touched the hem. This particular guy, there was something I wanted you to read. What do you get from the first verse? Read it again.
Yahushua went into the synagogue again and noticed a man.
And did what?
He noticed.
Did the man call out to him?
No.
Did the man pray to him?
No.
Did the man touch his garment?
No, he didn't.
Who noticed? Was it the man that noticed Yahushua or Yahushua noticed the man?
Yahushua.
Noticed the man?
Yeah.
Nigerian pastors, you have noticed Mr. Ibu. You have noticed him. Hello?
Hello.
You have noticed Mr. Ibu. He's in the hospital. Yahushua went up to the man and said, stretch out your hand. One day, Nigerian pastors go to Mr. Ibu and tell him to stretch out his leg. I want Mr. Ibu to walk again. I love seeing him dance with Jasmine on TikTok. I want him to dance again on TikTok. Nigerian pastors, you have noticed him. If you did not notice him before, I have brought him to your attention. Christ did not need anybody to bring him. Christ just noticed the guy and say, hey, you come here. Please, you have noticed him. He didn't have any faith. He was in the temple, was not even a Christian. Oh, you did not know? The temple was a temple of Judaism. Go and read the history of religion so you understand. You'll be doing what God cannot do, does not exist. They'll be healing people in Cameroon. Mr. Ibu is there with you people in Lagos. If you have not noticed him, I've brought him to your attention. Hello. Yahushua noticed the man. When they noticed Mr. Ibu, please, I beg you in God's name. Your healing power, weather changing healing, power of all, challenging, hallelujah, all that power, please help me combine it. I beg you in the name of God. Help me notice Mr. Ibu. Christ, our master, went to heal him. Somebody say, Daddy, freeze. If they cannot heal, can you heal? Have I ever told you I have the gift of healing? Ada, have I ever told you that I have the gift of healing? I have the gift to teach. I have the gift of knowledge. And I will prove it to you by Bible again. 1 Corinthians chapter 14. Are you there?
Chapter what? 13?
No, a little further down, like 20 something. Let me look for the exact one for you. Oh, the wrong Bible is popping up. I know it's 20 something. Let me see where 20. Okay. 26. 26.
1 Corinthians 26?
Yes, 26. Just 26. Just that's all.
They are telling me no result found.
No, 1 Corinthians 14:26. I'm so sorry. You didn't hear the 14. 1 Corinthians 14:26. Oh, you just read 1 Corinthians 26. I'm sorry. I said 14:26. I must have missed that.
Well, my brothers and sisters, let's summarize. When you meet together, one will sing, another will teach, another will tell some special revelation God has given. One will speak in tongues, and another will interpret what is said. But everything that is done must strengthen all of you.
Stop. The person that sings, is it going to be the person that teaches?
No.
The person that teaches, is it the one that's going to speak in tongues?
No.
And this person that speaks in tongues, is it going to be the one that interprets it?
No.
Good. Because at the end of the day, this is how you understand what was said. It says, read the last part.
But everything that is done must strengthen all of you.
But everything that is done, the different people come together to form one body. And everything that is done must be done to strengthen you. The Bible says, one will teach, I have taught you. I am not a miracle worker. I don't have the gift of tongues. Neither do I have the gift of interpreting tongues. I have the gift of teaching, and that teaching I do very, very well to the glory of God who sent me on this message that I'm on. What I have taught you, nobody has been able to counter. If they counter it, they counter with emotions. Me, I will counter it with history, with science, with Bible. I'll give you a 360. I will surround you with facts. You look to your left, you see facts. You look behind, you look up. I said, I'll give you a 360. You don't go nowhere to turn. Fact everywhere. You don't see very dark black man, no call me again. Baba, because of very dark black man, I go Audima Piguet, go interview them. I go Rolex, go interview them. In fact, I will even show you my chart. I've been begging them for 3 years to sell Rolex Daytona to me. Begging. When they did not answer me, I wore my cloth and went to Rolex in London. My people in Nigeria told me 3 years. Make I just be patient. Rolex told me 7 years. You want a Daytona? 7 years. And they say because I've not bought a watch from them before, I have to buy a watch first before they can even include me in the 7 years. I'm looking at them like this. They are looking at me. We are looking at each other. You are now telling me that watch I have to buy a watch before and wait for 7 years is worth more than a house in Nigeria where the naira is free falling. I don't have anything against very dark black man, no, but I'm ready to debate. I made a statement and I'm ready to back my statement up with debate. Hello, gorgeous. Bring out the pepper soup. Let's eat. Say how she fine, tie towel. And my food be that this night. I mean the pepper soup. Nah, no, they get no it. Hello, hello, hello. I am a man of fact. If I don't have fact, I apologize. If I cannot prove what I said, I apologize. I went to Richard Mille. I went where with taste buds now. Taste buds, don't be me, I didn't go Richard Mille shop. Richard Mille shop now upstairs and downstairs. They put 2 security outside. They put 2 inside. Meanwhile, the whole shop, now Thierry watch the inside the whole shop. Baby, I lie.
No.
As in upstairs and downstairs. Staff full everywhere. They walk up and down. 2 security there outside. One was Nigerian. He recognized, said that, please, I know you. I say, hey, brother, we hug. 2 security there outside the door. 2 there inside. Only 3 watch there inside. One whole building with upstairs and downstairs with like 7 security. Only 3 watch. You want them to say that watch, no watch, pass house. Some estates not get rich 3 security. For estates, people where they live inside. Just go Bond Street. Richard Mille there. Go there. Baba, you don't know. Baba, you don't know anything. No. Richard Mille will humble you. I saw the RM67. Taste buds was there. Baby, please, make I just give them this gist. I say, they don't allow me touch the watch. I say, I want CRCB for my hand. Baba, let me tell you what they did. They say, make I do my hand like this.
And they pulled you out your wedding ring.
They told me to remove my ring. Thank God she did. Papa, they say make I do my hand like this.
That they don't want it to scratch.
They don't want the watch to scratch. They tell me I should do my hand like this.
Once you scratch it, just a tiny scratch will take off like $25,000.
Now so me too, I do my hand like this. They can't do the Ada is greeting you. They can't do the watch like this. They can't do the watch like this for my hand.
We're missing you.
They can't do the watch like this. They can't do the watch like this for my hand. The watch can't finally sit. They come closer. They know. They say make I come out my ring to wear their watch. You can't tell me say house where they wear my ring enter and that watch not the same price. Baba, that watch brand new was about £200,000. Second hand, they now told us that because the watch was ordered by someone, they cannot sell it. So, but
We're
they,
allowed to take picture with it.
baby, what did they say?
No camera is allowed.
No So we now went to another shop where they sell
They had
used.
bodyguards. If you do anyhow, they will beat you.
As in one whole upstairs and downstairs building. Only 3 watch did the whole building. One watch dey one side, one watch there. They can't say make we go one place. So where they said the second hand. Guess what? The second hand can't cost
Then
past
guess
the brand
what?
new.
We were even honored to be allowed to enter.
Yes, they say
Sometimes
they look people. They don't allow them enter.
They look at your wrist, they look at your handbags, and you don't look like anybody that can wear that kind of a thing. They will not even open their glass.
They will not open their glass for you. You know what it save us? Me, I wear my Cartier. Olaitan Coca husband wear Vacheron Constantin.
Crazy.
So they just see Vacheron. Me, I even push and go front because that Vacheron, I ain't be the watch go 100,000 pounds. Now I stay behind them. Baba, you know person we senior you go just. The two of us they mad, but he mad past me. So when they see the Vacheron, they see the Cartier, they say, okay, this must be like customer. They don't. Baba, they see all the LV as in. The guy wife carry LV, taste boss to carry LV. They just see the whole LV, the whole open door. Now we take enter inside this place where they tell you so. Now when we they go, now the guy tell us, Papa, you get luck. Say no man, they know they even open for. They don't look, you say.
Open door, offered us champagne.
They offer us. They don't look, you say. See issue. Please lock our door.
Lock your door.
Papa, nobody pump us like Richard Mille people.
I will never be talking about my life.
Nobody pump us. As in, they don't need you to buy their watch. Watch where they don't get to sell to you. I say one will be the only 3 watches, and the 3 watches have been paid for. They are waiting for their owner to come and collect. Now they look for you. You won't come tell me say house for Nigeria where they lose value every day. House where I buy for $250,000 10 years ago is worth $150,000 today. You won't come compare them to watch where they will tell you to come out the ring before you wear. Burna Boy using Richard Mille sing. He said my Richard Mille is half a mil and the price is still going up. What's that song again?
I'm trying to.
I want it all. Go and listen to the lyrics of I Want It All. So why am I saying what I am saying? Because I want you to know that I'm a man of fact. I don't have anything against very dark black man. But that he will challenge me and tell me that house in Nigeria is a better asset than a Richard Mille or a Rolex Daytona. And even Rolex, forget RMO. Now some Rolex bill, you will enter Rolex shop. You will enter Rolex shop. There is no watch for you. All the watches that you say are display
Display or everything.
Normal Rolex, you go queue for them. They tell you the one that we try to order. They say they don't know if it's 1 month, if it's 2 months, or 2 years.
But we should enter the waiting.
When I now said stainless steel Daytona, the guy looked at me like I was mad. He looked at me like he said, you use Golos. Say the minimum is 7 years. So you will wait for a watch for 7 years. You will wait for a watch. Then when it comes, its value will be less than Nigeria house. As in, I already, no need, just bring facts. I will bring back-to-back facts. So what I'm trying to say is, I don't argue baselessly. I will not teach you something I cannot back up. When Daddy Freeze said Christ was Lucifer, everybody thought Daddy Freeze was mad. Back to back historical, literal, scriptural. I no prove am beyond reasonable doubt. You can't. There's nowhere you go to is proof. If I can't prove it, I don't teach it. So I'm not quarreling with him. Like I said, any day he's ready. I carry this poor woman wakadi pity am. Nowhere where we no go. We go Vacheron. The only place we didn't go was AP. We went to Rolex, went to Cartier. After a while, they go look for restaurant. She and Olaiton cooker. You know for Olaiton now?
Yeah.
She and Olaiton just go look for restaurant. To even get restaurant for West London.
All fully booked.
All fully booked. Now beg.
Beg.
We they beg them. They say, okay, we give you 1 hour. How long did they give us? So within that 1 hour, and they give us 2 hours. In that 2 hours, we must order our food. We must finish our food, and we must pay and go.
Because it's booked again all night. Baba, now Nigerians when hunger they catch this.
Baba, nobody they hungry for that side. Though. The restaurants were full. People were queuing outside waiting to eat.
High-end restaurants, not nonsense. High-end. It's not real.
As in, there was no Rolex available in the Rolex shop. They don't buy all.
High-end.
So what am I trying to say? In essence, what I'm trying to say, let me not waste too much of your time. We have church tomorrow, and I'll be preaching.
Can I go?
We're going. So here's the thing here. The scriptures, Mark chapter 3 from verse 1, said Christ himself noticed a man with a withered hand, and he went to heal the man. Dear Nigerian pastors, you have noticed Mr. Ibu. If you have not, you watch my life because you are looking for what to use to abuse me. No problem. As you have seen it, I have brought to your notice the notice of Mr. Ibu. If there is Christ in you, and if you know you are a messenger of Christ, since only you they sing, only you they preach, only you they speak in tongues, me, the scriptures say, one, we teach. I teach, and I know I teach you well. If I don't teach you well, please tell me, make God not vex with me, make I go learn how to teach better. Ada, do I teach well?
Yeah, you do.
That's the only work that I don't heal, I don't raise, but when they say, when they do all. Have I ever told you I can change the weather before? Have I ever told you? I don't know, I can't change the weather. I can't heal person's leg. I can't even speak in ordinary tongues. Someone said, Daddy Freeze, that means you don't have the Holy Spirit. Hey, man, when you were 30 years old, this when you're speaking in tongues, I'm going to tell you, that thing people do, you think he's speaking in tongues. Risky, baby, Arababa, Chibi, baby, Sanusi, Olosho, Rikipa, Ruba, Chara, Baba. I said, something we're not supposed to talk to me. Why are you sounding Igbaju? So you might pay. So please, I'm here with facts. We cannot have a God, or we cannot preach a God that can change Colorado weather and cannot heal Mr. Ibu. The God of Yahushua HaMashiach has seen the change weather, he dey heal person we get with that hand. Mark chapter 3. As the God of Elijah, they change weather for 7 years. The God send whirlwind to come carry him pikin. Elijah went to heaven on a whirlwind. A chariot of fire and 2 horses of fire appeared. Whether an alien ship, some people interpret them as alien ship, now be that chariot of fire. Because waiting those old people sabi. And the next thing, the whirlwind came. Elijah just stand on top the whirlwind. Whirlwind they carry and go. Elisha no believe. He can't go down very well. He can't go, they look everywhere inside book. Say, Abi, the whirlwind throw here. Now you don't know, say, Baba don't go. Your Geo, they go enter aeroplane. They use private jet lounge. They compare himself with Elijah. Elijah call Elizabeth. Please, not compare any Nigerian Geo with any biblical character. They are not near. We they see the miracles of the biblical characters. We not see their own, we they hear from them, they tell us. See they do the miracle, we never see them. Please, I want to see the miracle. I want to see the miracle. These things that I've taught you, I'm ready to teach it to you every day until it enters your head. Now, when I go tired, and I make myself available for them for a challenge. I show that one person send me death threats. Say anywhere you see me, you go buy me. I just they look at me. I look, the person where they preach inside uncompleted building. Where you want to see me? Where you want to see me? As in, he gets some people they issue threat. I go even fear. As in, I look the guy. I don't know whether to ask him for account number. So make I even wire her money, make it do ceiling for that in church. Because why they issue me threat? They say that zinc, how much if they preach on that zinc and sun they become for the top of your head like this, the sun will transfer the radiation to your head. Your brain will boil like Indomie. You could just sit down there, you just they smell something where they sound like goat meat. Now person brain nine silly they fry. So I understand his frustration. Poverty want wound the guy. Poverty don't acquire permanent residence for him body. Waiting go people they call PR. Poverty get PR for him body. 2 more years, poverty go get in passports. That person, he say, anything will do me, saying go buy me, and they look am. If forget anything, this guy, if I dey drive for my area, he show up. Boys from my area go beat. You know, you get person where you go see him, you go see say he get small money, you go believe okay if you hire some. This one not fit chop. Forget other boys. Only me if I catch him. Papa be street picking, no make una not use butter eye look me. Oh. I come from the street too. One-on-one combat. Whoa. Maswedi. But I'm not like that to the glory of God. So, good night, everybody. Thank you so much. My darling, thank you for adding to my life. Church is tomorrow. A lot of people have sent their request. I think the hall is completely full. Thank you so much. You guys are going to see Remy for the first time. You're going to see taste buds. I wish I could carry Ada inside my bag and come. And I don't know why I didn't, because we will not even have needed another bag. Inside my normal bag, I can carry Tiri Ada. Good night, Glory. Look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Ada, thank you so much. Thank you all. Tomorrow's church is going to be 1 p.m. Nigerian time, which is 12 noon. So normally our church starts 12:30 Nigerian time, but it's going to be 1 p.m. Nigerian time, just a 30-minute shift to accommodate the British time. Okay? I love you guys for loads. Sorry? For what?
Food.
No, it's cow leg pepper soup food. That's not food. And one small beer, one small Heineken, we go just sit down beside them. That's not food now. Now if I tell you say I want chop rice, if you see the inyo we chop today, taste buds cooked a storm in this house. As in she woke up by 8 a.m. in the morning and cooked. Hey, very sweet. God bless you, baby. Oh yeah, bye guys.
Papa, I was calling you to tell you something.
Okay, I will pick your call now. Call me live now. Bye.
It's not in the carried everything.
Are you serious?
Yes, I'm